All right, good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. Just dropping a quick video this morning on setting up EMAs. Now, if you're a brand new member, if you remember several weeks ago, we did a video on setting up SMA clouds. And today I'm going to do a quick overview of that, and then we'll move on to minute charts and using EMA cloud. So I'm using TrendSpider, as you guys all know. So the first thing you're going to do is if you're going to do like daily swings or you're going to do weekly calls, I'm sorry, not weekly calls or monthly calls, etc. If you're going to do like long-term swings, you're better off using SMA, simple moving averages. And the reason is because, with exponential moving averages, EMAs they react a little bit faster to the price. So they are more suited. In my opinion, they're more suited for minute charts and hourly charts. Now, if you want to set up SMA clouds, all you do on TrendSpider is you go to indicators, and I already have it here. So I'm going to use you just type in Ripster right here. So in the search, you type in Ripster, and you can see the MA Cloud by Ripster. So the first one that I have set up here is I use an SMA 8 and 21. You can set up the strokes, MA1, MA2. MA1 is my moving average 8, MA2 is moving average 21. You can set up the colors as you see fit, okay? And then you can go ahead and apply that. So I already have it here, so I'm going to just go ahead and click this one here. So now it shows me those SMA clouds. Now, if you're in a swing like Amazon, I'm going to use Amazon today as an example. You know that over the last several periods or several, about a week and a half, the SMA clouds for Amazon has been moving up, right? So this is the MA8, this is the MA21. This isn't just a nice visualization of where the support and resistances are. So as we see that Amazon was in an uptrend, is a very, very nice uptrend, finally broke out of 3,600 just on Thursday, and then Friday failed attempt here at the all-time highs. So with that being said, if you're in like long calls and if you want to scalp options, this is a great opportunity to use SMA on the daily if you're not so concerned about the movements. Now, if you are scalping minute by minute, obviously you shouldn't be using swing charts. I'm sorry, you shouldn't be using daily charts. So what we have to do now is I'm going to go ahead and close out this SMA 21. Actually, I'm going to adjust it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the options here. I'm going to move it over to EMA, and my favorite two EMA to use on minute charts is 9 and 15. You can feel free to test out your own theories as well, your own EMAs, but I use for now EMA 9 and 15. So you can see that the EMA 9 and 15 works just as well on the daily chart here, but I'm going to go ahead and just go into, let's just say, I'm going to do a 10-minute chart here. Okay, so 10-minute chart, we can see that with EMA 9 and 15, for the most part of the morning, it respected the EMA 915 as support. You can see these little dips into the cloud here, but held really well on the 15, the EMA 15 here. Okay, and then finally, we had a shooting star, which was a top for Amazon 3762 on Thursday, and I'm sorry, on Friday, and then it fell off, right? And you can see the crossover on the EMAs, and it continued to very steep decline. Now, when you see opportunities like this, do you buy the dip? Well, in this situation, I'm going to introduce to you EMA 34 and 50. Now, this one is commonly used by Ripster. You guys know Ripster, so I'm adopting his method here. It's pretty cool. So here, I'm going to go back to indicators, and down here, you can add another layer of Ripster clouds, and you're going to type in EMA 34 and 50. You can adjust the colors as you see fit, and there we go. So I got to turn it on, obviously. So EMA 10-minute, there we go. Okay. So with that being said, as you can see, at least on a 10-minute chart, Amazon doesn't look very well or decent at all, right? And what a lot of people do is that when it starts crossing down, and you can see all these two clouds, the EMA 915, 3450 crosses over here. So it was very, very bearish, right? And if you wanted to, let's say, play a call on the dip, you normally would wait until candlestick reversal. This would be a double tweezer bottom reversal. And it was pretty quick reversal, but it fell off again. And these clouds served as what? The resistance. So let's go over to the 5-minute chart. Okay, and you can see the same thing, pretty much the same thing here, very bearish movement towards the end of the day on Amazon. So let's now apply this to Lucid. And remember on Friday, we did a Lucid call first part of the morning, right? And you can see that during most part of the day, it was pretty bullish, right? And up until about the noontime here, it dipped into the 3450 cloud and then quickly reclaimed it just a few minutes later and been trending up. So when you see large candlesticks popping over the 9 and 15 clouds, these are good opportunities for what? A call option. If you want to, if it breaks down the cloud, look at this bearish engulfing candlestick, and followed by another one dipping into the 3450 cloud. Therefore, this is a good put or short opportunity, and then you could go long again with once it breaks open above the clouds. If we look at, for example, Apple on Friday as well, we could see it was a very, very bullish movement all day long, pretty much all day long. Broke the clouds just briefly here with hammers. Here on the 5-minute, there was a doji star, or what we call morning star, and then boom, right? All-time, all-time highs of 160, 102. So this is a really interesting tool. And you can see here, all the clouds are coming together. So it's definitely, headed into after hours, still very, very bullish going into Monday for Apple. So again, if you're going to do swings, if you're going to do long-term options, you don't want to use minute charts. You want to use hourly charts or potentially daily charts using SMA. And if you're going to be scalping options during the day, you're better off with EMA 9 and 15, 3450s on a 5-minute. And sometimes I hop over to 15-minute. That works just as well too. All right. So with that being said, I hope you guys found this useful, and I will see you guys tomorrow pre-market.